Why did I leave my glasses on? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Artrice if you're new here, and we are by my bookshelf, which means we're doing something book related today. And I'm really excited for today's video because I had the idea to do a reading vlog. That's not the exciting part. The exciting part is that the video is going to be me going on a blind date with a book. Applause, applause. I know. If you don't know what that is, sometimes bookstores like Barnes and Noble, and I found a couple Etsy shops where you can buy a book. You don't know what the title is, you don't know what the cover looks like. It's usually wrapped up with wrapping paper, and maybe it'll have some blurbs on it or some ratings on it, or it'll say thriller, it'll say the genre of the book. And you buy it, you go home, and you read it, and hopefully you find a new book that you like, that you wouldn't have picked up normally. So I found a Etsy shop. I will leave it linked down below, and she sells book boxes, and she has different genres, I think, but the main one is spooky because, you know, it is October now. So I went ahead and I got a box from her, and we're gonna open it together. I waited for you guys. I don't even know what the book is. Oh my goodness. How cute. Oh my god, how am I gonna show you guys this? Look at it. It says Zombies Crossing, like little caution tape on the lid, and then there's spider webs inside and candy and little like spider wings and stickers. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Oh yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, Edward Scissorhands. Oh, this is adorable. And then vampire tea. I'm not putting these in. I don't remember how much it costs off the top of my head, but I'll leave it down below. She gave me this cute little packet of candy, Skittles, Starburst, Tootsie Roll, and a lollipop, a Tootsie lollipop. Oh, it's lit like a lamp. And this cauldron that says Happy Halloween. Oh my god. Oh, I saw the book, y'all. I like surprise. What is this? Slime, maybe? I might give this to my niece. She likes slime. A pumpkin decorating kit? Okay, we have to do this in the vlog. We have to do this in the vlog. A pumpkin decorating kit. So it's like eyes and I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any instructions, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And a mat. Y'all. How cute is this? It's okay. Wow. Yes, please. Please support. This is so cute. Time for the book reveal. Interesting. It is a James Patterson book. I have never read a James Patterson novel ever in my life, I don't think. This is called Murder Thy Neighbor. Apparently this is a true crime thriller. I don't think I've read many true crime thrillers either, so this will be interesting. The world's #1 best-selling author. Okay, everybody knows who James Patterson is. I don't know if I want to read too much about what it's about. I want to be surprised. I want to be thrilled. So true crime, is that going to be like cops and stuff and like lawyers and courtrooms? Or it is about 308 pages. Not bad at all. Anne Hoover is a nice woman, but she's come to hate her neighbor. Roy Kirk moved in next door with plans to renovate. But as the weeks go by, his DIY construction turns to shambles, and Roy himself becomes sullen and hostile. When Anne takes him to court, Roy's retaliation will be shockingly gruesome. Interesting. Wait, is there 2 books in this? There is. Oh, interesting. Okay, so wait. Okay, 2 in 1. Interesting. Okay, so like for half of the book basically is Murder Thy Neighbor, and then starts Murder IRL. So Murder IRL. Janelle Porter has always been better at connecting through social media than in person. With overprotective parents, she hasn't had many options to meet people until she links up with Billy. But her feelings for Billy are unreciprocated, causing Janelle to start a virtual war, a war that enters the real world. Interesting. I'm excited. This is what I wanted, you know? I wanted some thriller. Give me some mystery. Give me some spooks. Maybe we'll do some like fun fall Halloween stuff. I'm definitely about to eat some of this candy though. Cut. Hey y'all, today is October 21st, and I'm finally starting James Patterson, Murder Thy Neighbor, his true crime story thriller. I believe there is 2 different stories in this, Murder Thy Neighbor and Murder IRL. So my goal is to finish 1 story, I'll talk about it, finish the 2nd story, I'll talk about that, and then I guess I'll talk about the book as a whole and how I enjoyed this experience of going on a blind date with a book. I have my Edward Scissorhand sticker that I'm going to use as a bookmark for this book to really get in the Halloween spirit. And my hope is that this video will be up for you guys on Halloween. So, yeah, let me start reading because content. I just finished Murder Thy Neighbor by James Patterson and Andrew Borelli. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that last name. It is the first story in this book. It is 148 pages and it was good. There was nothing wrong with the story. There was nothing wrong with the writing. There was nothing wrong with the pacing. But wow, that was a ride. So we're following 2 main characters, Karen and Ken. Anne and Roy. Anne is living in his house in this neighborhood, and her new neighbor, Roy, is supposedly fixing up the house next door. He plans on buying a bunch of houses, fixing them up, and then selling them. And when he first moves into the house, he's charming, he's nice, everybody loves him, and then he never fixes up the house. In fact, the house is in worse shape than it was when he first moved in. And he's no longer charming and nice and the enthusiastic young man that he was when he first came to the neighborhood. So Anne takes it upon herself to not mind her own business and decides to take it to court. She files an injunction against him, etc., etc. Okay? And obviously, as the title suggests, it ends in murder. Alright, so apparently this is based on a true story, or maybe not even based. He says the crimes in this book are 100% real, and it was on the Investigation Discovery channel. I guess it's a show that talks about true crime thrillers. And I kind of feel like, how could you write a book about a TV show? I get writing books based on true crime, but like, it was a TV show. I don't know. Anywho, the house next door is horrible. There's trash in the yards, there's rats, Their house is a row house, so it's connected a little bit. And because he hasn't fixed his roof, every time it rains, it leaks and it comes into her kitchen. Like, that's not okay, you know? Like, she paid good money, had time, you know, for contractors to come into her house and fix it up for her. And now this guy just moved in next door and is messing all that up. Okay, I did tab a couple of things that I just kind of wanted to mention. This does have trigger warnings for death by suicide. And then they mentioned something here about an Indian summer day. Sounds racist to me. And then Anne is very much so like a little chihuahua. Like, 1 second she's like, if it's war you want, it's war you're gonna get. You know, she's angry, she's mad, she's upset, she's ready to hash out. And then as soon as Roy gets mad at her actions, she's like, oh no, oh no. And it's like, no, what happened? Where did that energy go? You're ready for war, you're ready for battle, and now you're scared. And no, that's not how that works. And then also, I found it strange, Anne also seems, both of the characters, Anne and Roy, both seem like they're a bit of a control freak at times. And Anne definitely has that control mentality where it's kind of like she wants things done a certain way. And if it's not done her way, then she's not really going to be satisfied. Continue on reading, and she actually propositions to buy the house from Roy as a way to help him, you know. My first thought was, if you had the money to buy this house, why wouldn't you just buy it from jump before anybody new moved in there? Then you could have did the renovations how you wanted to do the renovations, and you could have rented the house out and made a profit from it. Why are you asking Roy to buy the house now? I don't know, child. This is thrilling, and it is a little bit spooky and a little bit creepy because Roy progressively becomes more undone as the story goes on. Like, he starts off a really charming young man, healthy looking young man, and then by the end he's skinny, he's scrawny, his beard is unkept, his hair is long and scraggly, he doesn't look like he's taking a shower, his eyes are bloodshot. When he comes out of the house, it looks like he hasn't seen sunlight in days. Like, just undone. He just becomes undone. And also the way that they described when the police were called onto the scene and the police are searching and investigating Roy's house, when they found a body, it was really chilling. Like, just really chilling. And I liked the way that they did that writing. I liked a lot of the writing in this book. I thought it was really well done and really well orchestrated. I felt like the pacing was perfect. It was a quick read. It kept me interested the entire time and entertained. And it was so quick that any faults that it has is not really of importance because it's such a quick read. You don't even really notice it. I thought it was really good and really sad to think that this is a true story. Like, this is something that actually happened in real life, and somebody really killed somebody over complaints about their house. And I think that's really sad, you know. And I also think that it was hinted at that Roy may have a mental condition, a mental health condition. It was briefly mentioned that he was in a psychiatric ward when he was younger for OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. But it was never mentioned again. And I feel like if this was a real story, a true, I mean, it is. It's 100% real. I'm not calling him a liar. He says it's 100% real. Why didn't they do more investigation into Roy's background, his medical history, to see, you know, why he was at the psychiatric ward, how long he stayed at the psychiatric ward? Like I said, a short read, a quick read. It's fast, it's thrilling, it's true. There's even a little bit of a court. So if you like that court scene, a little bit of investigation, you know, you'll enjoy this book. So now I'm going to go ahead and start Murder IRL with James Patterson and Max DeLalo. I'm going to read this and then I'll give you guys my thoughts whenever I finish it. So I want a pumpkin. I've been wanting a pumpkin since fall started, and they started selling them in the grocery stores. I'm out of breath. And so we're gonna go get a pumpkin, and then we're gonna decorate it with the little pumpkin decorating kit that came in the mystery book box. So let's go do that, and then maybe see if they have any fall type of snacks. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I got my food right here. You guys can't read it, but it's this place called Urban Cafe close to my house. And this is my first time here, but the menu really intrigued me. They had a lot of vegetarian options, and if you don't know, I'm plant-based mainly. I tried to be mainly plant-based, and they had a lot of vegetarian options, which I appreciated. So I got a sandwich and I got some soup because I've been craving some soup. I actually want to make some soup, and maybe I'll film it when I make it. This is not a flattering angle, but that's okay. We're gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts right now, and we're gonna get some pumpkin coffee because that's what I do. That's what I do in the fall time.
Welcome to Dunkin', and good save you.
Hi, can I please have a pumpkin spice latte?
What size?
Medium, please.
Okay.
And that's it.
I'll see you at the window. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, I got the goods. You can see here. Should I try it now for you guys? I'm at a stoplight. Sure. Let's see. It's good. I wonder if they had this in a frappuccino because I'm a child. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, I'm back home now from getting the pumpkin and my food and my pumpkin spice latte. And I'm gonna show you guys my food. I'm gonna eat, and maybe I'll try to find something spooky to watch, and then we're gonna get started on the pumpkin. I need to clean it, and then I have the kit over there, and then I'm gonna do some more reading. So I just have the second story to read, Murder IRL, with James Patterson and Max DeLallo, and that's about another 150 pages or something like that. So that'll be a quick read. I'll get it done today, and then I'll talk about it, and that'll probably be it for this video. So yeah, see you guys in a second. So unfortunately, it didn't record me doing this whole thing, but look how it came out. He's a little lopsided, you know. He a little crooked, but that's how we like our men, right? Right? He's also a vampire, a happy vampire, I guess. This was fun. It was cute. What should we name him? Comment down below what his name should be. Hey y'all, so I'm finally back to do my wrap up for Murder Thy Neighbor by James Patterson. I'm here with my pumpkin. We need to name him, by the way. Think of a name, let me know in the comments. And we're going to talk about Murder Thy Neighbor. So I decided to give this book 2.5 stars. And I gave it 2.5 stars because the stories are really good. The stories are really intriguing and really interesting. They really hold your attention. However, I can't believe that these stories are real. 100% real, especially the second story, Murder IRL. Oh my gosh. So I didn't even talk about it. So let me talk about it real quick. We have our main character, Janelle Potter, who is living at home with her parents. She is 29 years old. Her parents are extremely strict. When I say extremely strict, she doesn't have a cell phone. She doesn't know how to drive. She doesn't have her own car. Her parents don't want her to leave the house, go to any concerts, go to any events. If she does hang out with people, they have to know who they are and they have to give them their phone number and the address that they're going to. All of that is fine and dandy when you're like 12. But Janelle is 29. And her parents are fairly old. And my immediate thought was, what's going to happen when they pass away? She doesn't even know how to take care of herself. Like, what? So, anywho, she meets a fellow young lady in the town that they live in. And that lady introduces her to her other friends and her cousin, Billy. And Janelle develops a crush on Billy. And like most people who have issues with social cues, and I think maybe something mentally might not be all the way there with Janelle due to her suppression from her parents and how strict they have been with her over the years. She thinks that Billy has a crush on her back, and Billy doesn't. Billy doesn't have a crush on her back. So when Billy shows up one day with a whole girlfriend, Janelle doesn't like that. So and I don't think this is a spoiler. Janelle, well, it might be a spoiler to some people, so I won't say it. Even though when I was reading this book, it absolutely wasn't a spoiler to me. And I was really shocked and surprised at the people in the book that didn't realize what was going on. Now, like I said, very, very fast paced. The pace was very quick. Everything kind of happened like back to back to back to back to back. There was no lull time in this book. There was no dragging on of things and character relationships. It was just really fast, and I appreciated that for what it was. And there is more of the investigation side and the court side. If you like that type of thing, Murder IRL would be right up your alley, because there's more of that in there than in Murder Thy Neighbor. The writing style was good. It was good. I just feel like I just can't believe that this is based on a real story, that real people, like, actually happen to real people. That's crazy. Trigger warnings for if you're a mother. There's a baby involved in Murder IRL. The baby does not get hurt physically. And really, we don't even see the baby again after the fact. But it's just kind of like a traumatic scene, a traumatic death scene. The baby doesn't die though, but the baby is there during the scene. I'm not making any sense. I'm just trying not to like say what it is, but just like if that sort of thing will trigger you, or if it's too traumatic for you to read about, maybe don't pick this one up. But overall, this was an okay book. It wasn't bad. It didn't do anything wrong. The writing was there. It was fine. Like a couple grammar issues, but like I'm just an English major, so I see those things. But honestly, this book wasn't bad. Yeah, 2.5 stars. I would probably like never pick this book up again. It's probably gonna go to my library, honestly. Overall, Blind Date with a Book, 10 out of 10, would recommend. I really enjoyed myself. I really loved the box. I think unfortunately her Etsy shop is down. I'm not sure if she only opens up during October and Halloween, but when I went to check, it was down. I will check again for you guys before I upload this video to see if I can post a link there. But honestly, if you just go onto Etsy or Barnes & Noble or your local bookstore and type in Blind Date with a Book and see what options they have, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. I definitely would do this again. I kind of want to do it again sooner than later, so we'll see. I may go ahead and record it for you guys if I get a good book. If I don't get a good book, then I'm not even gonna waste y'all's time, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this experiment, I guess you can say, this little couple of days in my life. Please leave me a comment down below. If you made it this far in the video, leave me the jack-o'-lantern emoji. And also leave me a name suggestion for this guy. I'm leaving him up like all November, probably. Until next time, peace and love.